Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of PepTalks Podcast. Sorry for that, I'm trying to make it a little bit Christmassy. This is kind of on the fly. I had a project already set for this week, but I've obviously I'm really bad at technology, and I had a slip up, and we won't be able to post that. However, that guest will be back on this show, and I'm very excited to have that conversation because it basically embodied an experience I had a couple weeks ago where I got to kind of, figure out the stuff that I need to work on along great men and, great leader. And I believe that that was a really big help for me right now, just kind of enlightening me on this, ending of this year, this crazy year that it has been. I know it's been crazy for a lot of you guys. And, the more I like to hear your stories, it just kind of shows that everybody's living their life, everybody's trying to get better. And I feel like that's the whole point even of this podcast. Maybe I wanted to always do this, and I feel like I wanted to keep my word on something this year, and this is what I could do with what I had, and with whatever we have right now. My camera is literally on a blanket, a box, and then it's my camera, and just because I couldn't find my tripod, I don't know where I left it. That will be a quest for tomorrow. However, I believe, with whatever you got, you can make the best of it. I think that embodies my life as well. And it definitely serves a good purpose of being quick on your feet and trying to figure everything out. But I do want to keep a plan, and I do want to still hold on to the vision of being more, more busy on my planning so I can have a, more clear focus on what the objective is. However, here we are. It's Christmas 2024. It's been, like I said, just one crazy fucking ride of a fucking year. I never believed that I would have like a spot or an area where I could, call it my own. So this year was very, blissful on that. I'm very excited to be able to kind of figure out my creative side this year. That was a really big help for just my mental, for everything. And I never really believed that I could do it this quick or, be able to spend so much time. But now you're once you realize like whatever time you're spending on, and you gotta really question it, like, is this valuable? Because it's not, it's crazy how time flies. I always tell people this year I turned 25, and I remember when I was 18, I wanted to go do my own thing, and my mom, all the only thing she could tell me was, look, if you fuck up the next 6 years, you say you could do that, and then you'd be 25, and you're still like young as hell. And now that I'm 25, it's crazy to believe that way. Like, I'm here, and I want to make it count. I want to keep making it count. Whatever I've done, I want to just keep adding up to it. I'm not saying that it's any little or anything. I just think I could do better, and that's always great. I feel like that's just the way to move, the way to live. Because with growth, it's a choice. It's a choice to grow. It's a choice to want to be better the next day. I'm not there yet. I got a long way to go. I'm trying to figure out my spiritual, mental, even emotional health, all of that. Just trying to be better. Just trying to try. Sometimes it's even hard to wake up and get up and do shit. So it's been a year of a lot of just thinking and trying to make realization of what all of this could be. I feel like I'm talking about nothing, but that's what I just had the urge to kind of do an episode today, and I want to post it before the end of the day, so it counts as even like a Christmas episode. If it doesn't, you guys get the light of it. I will be filming one more episode before the end of the year. However, I'll post it as a New Year's post just to start off the new year. I'm very excited for this guest. She is a close friend. I have heard from many people. They're like, "Hey, you don't talk to any girls." I'm like, I understand. So we got somebody that I feel like we share a space in the photography world, and I think that's gonna be it's gonna be a great conversation. A lot of the people that I have on this show are people that I grew up with, and I think that's great to see that like the people that I surrounded myself with growing up are still creative to today, or great at what they do. I have a lot of discipline, heavy friends who are, they've just been able to vision something and go after it, and that's even inspiring to see because it's somebody that somebody that you can relate to, somebody that you feel like, hey, it's tangible. I can see it. You don't have to somebody that you're following that lives across the world to believe that you could do something great with just hard work, dedication, discipline, and a vision. And this podcast to me is part of my vision, and I've always wanted to do it. And I'm glad that this year I found the guts to try to try it to see what it would lead up to. And I just can't show enough appreciation to the people who have showed love. Everybody who's watched an episode, anybody who's even given a like on the most recent shorts. Anything that you guys have done is, like, trust me, it's pushed me a lot farther than I ever thought I would keep going. It's something that I didn't think, at the beginning. I always wanted to just do it for me, but I now realize, like, there's a people that love to hear somebody talk to somebody that, again, is reachable. We're just all people just trying to figure ourselves out, and some of us have done great things in that journey, and I'm just capturing it. So again, thank you so much for being a follower, a subscriber, even a friend, of just somebody who's just reminding me of doing it. How much they appreciate it, that means a lot to me. So from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody who supported the show, who supported um, just through anything. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great holiday, a great time with your family, and a great start to your year. I wish you guys the best of luck in anything that you want to conquer. And if you don't have anything that you want to take into the new year or any visions for the new year, all I could say is it it can it can go a lot quicker. It can go quick, and by the time you know it, whatever you wanted to try, that person you wanted to talk to, or anything you wanted to do, sometimes it's not always going to be around. So all I can say is, from somebody that always thought maybe I'm not going to be able to, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe it won't work out, I can say that it's at least worth a try, because you know like, the regret is probably the worst part. You could have been great at it, and I think that's what's keeping me up. That I feel like maybe I could be great at this. I'm great at something. I've always wanted to be great at something, and I think this was it. So again, to everybody who supported, I appreciate you guys. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. We're gonna talk to you guys soon. You'll see the new guest, and we'll just try to keep going on this new year of 2025. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.